Hello class 2, welcome back to maths class. Today in this class we are going to learn another topic of chapter number 6. Before that I would like to tell you that in the past few classes we have completed few topics such as what is division, the concept of division, then division as repeated subtraction. After that we have learned division, how to do division on the number line system. And today we are going to start or learn a very interesting topic about division. Okay. Now, as you know, we have done multiplication, and now we are doing division. So there is a very strong relationship between multiplication and division. So for that, in order to make you understand my concept, what I am saying, that there is a strong relationship between multiplication and division, I would like to quote one example. As you can see on the board, I have drawn few balls, and one example is there. So I will discuss this concept, that is multiplication and division as strong relationship. Okay, so for that let us try to understand this example. Okay, over here you can see there are 4 boxes, and in each box 2 marbles are there, or you can say 2 balls are there. Okay, 4 boxes, and in each box contain 2 balls, right? And when we count them together, what happens? 2 balls 4 times. If you just recall your class chapter 5, that is in multiplication, we have done this kind of question. So here 2 is repeating how many times? 2 is repeating 4 times. So 2 balls 4 times, because there are 4 boxes. So 2 balls 4 times is equal to how many total balls? It is 8 balls. So if we count together all the balls of 4 boxes, then it becomes 8 balls, right? So this is the concept of multiplication. Now the same number of balls, like 8 balls, if we try to divide them in 4 different boxes. Okay, so when we divide them equally, what do you think that in each box how many balls will be there? Now let's come back to division concept. In the previous class you have learned how to do equal sharing. Okay, when we have learned the first class, division is also known as equal sharing or equal distribution. So based on that concept, let us try to divide this 8 balls in 4 different boxes. Okay, so when we do that, I am not showing you with the pictorial or picture representation. I have just done with the number statement. Okay, you can see 8 is divided in 4 boxes equally. So when we are dividing 8 in 4 boxes equally, then we find that in each box 2 balls are coming. Okay, so now you can see here, you can just relate the relation, the connection between multiplication and division. Over here what happened? We are trying to collect all the balls together. Okay, the balls were in different boxes, and we have collected them together. Now here the boxes are together and we are dividing them in different boxes. So what is happening over here? This concept, like 2 into 4. 2 into 4 is equal to 8. Now this is called the multiplication fact. 2 and 4, they are what? They are the this entire thing is multiplication fact. 2 and 4, they are the you can say they are division fact. So when we are distributing 8 balls among 4 different boxes, then what is happening? In each box we are getting 2 balls. And same thing, like say for example, if I try to divide 8 balls in 2 boxes, right? So just I am doing it over here. 8 balls in 2 boxes. 8 balls are together, and I am dividing them or distributing them in 2 boxes. So what will happen? In each box we will get 4 balls. Okay, so over here we can understand 2 into 4 is 8. Now if I do the multiplication fact of this, then it becomes 4 into 2, that is also 8. So in a way we get to know that there is a relation between multiplication and division. Okay, so let us see here with one more example. And first of all, I'm repeating it again once again. There's a strong relationship or strong connection between multiplication and division. Now what happens when we are dividing? In the first case, we are collecting few balls kept in different boxes and bringing them together. So we are getting this. And the same number of balls, when we are dividing them in a different boxes, then we are getting the number of balls in each boxes. Okay. So this statement is called multiplication fact, and this statement is called division fact. Alright. And over here also, this is called the division fact. This is also division fact. And for this, if I have to write another multiplication fact, then it will be 4 into 2. 4 into 2 is also 8. Okay. And 2 into 4 is 8. Now 8 is again when I am dividing by 4, then it's coming 2. And 8 when I am dividing by 2, it's coming 4. So these are the division facts. Okay. Now you can see here in your book, in page number 91, you will find few examples given over there. And from there you can understand well. Now for example, say I will take one question. Okay. Say for example, what you have to do is you have to copy down in your maths copy. Okay. Now I am doing one more question. Now this one is the multiplication fact. Here I am writing all the multiplication facts. And here division facts. Alright. Now the first example in case of multiplication fact, say 3 into 5 is equal to what? It is equal to 15. Now this is multiplication fact. Now what will be the division fact of this? So what we are going to do? This 15 we are dividing by one of the factor of this. Okay. So we are dividing this 15 by one of these numbers. This are these two are, in case of multiplication fact, these two are called, one is called multiplicand and another is multiplier. Okay. So what we are going to do, one of the number, by one of the number, say I am dividing it by 3. When I am dividing it by 3, 15 divided by 3. Then I am going to read the table of 3 till I get 15. So I get 15 in 3's table at 5 times. Now another multiplication fact of this, 5 into 3 is also equal to 15. Now for that, what I will do? Now 15 is divided by, okay, I'll change this two things. Over here I'll write, now 15 is divided by 5. When 15 is divided by 5, then what is happening? 3 is coming. Okay. So in this way, every multiplication fact has got two division fact. One more example, say 6 into 4. 6 into 4 is 24. Now this 24 will have two division fact. 24 you can divide by 4, you will get 6. 24 when you divide by 6, you get 4. Okay, in this way you will be completing 92, page number 92, and you will send your work for correction at the email ID, which is EPSJ Help Desk. You will do that and you will also copy down the class work which I have explained you as an example with picture representation. You will do that, okay, and you will complete page number 91. So that's all in this video. What you will do, if you have any doubt, anything which you have not understood, please write me in the mail so that I can make you understand, or else you can also you have another group in Telegram. If you have any doubt, you can also ask me there, okay. So till then, just complete the previous work also, practice them nicely and complete this work as well. So thank you for watching this video. Take care and bye bye.